Kitten is being crazy currently. Just straight eating the table. I have like this acne scar on my cheek that's just been there forever now, and it's just not gonna go away. It's just like permanently there. I guess that's an aging thing now. We just get scars and they don't go away. So I'm once again marveling at my eyes. It's just like there's this time of the day, which is like the afternoon, which is great because that's when I fully start to wake up. And yeah, at this time of the day, I sit at the table on this chair by the window, and my eyes look really cool at this time of day with the sunlight, and so yeah, it's cool. Except I'm really not a fan of these wrinkles that are coming in. This one gets like deeper and deeper every day. This one's getting more. You can't see it too much in this lighting, but and then this one right here is definitely. At first I was more worried with this one because this one showed up first more with this little spot. But now this one's getting even more bad. Probably because I go like this a lot. But yeah, I shouldn't do that. And then these ones are kind of coming in to just make this whole like just frowny forehead thing. But and I've always had the bags, the kind of like dark circles, but and crow's feet, you know. But whatever. And you know, my nose is always gonna be big and round, but whatever. I just showered yesterday too, and normally I really like my second day hair, but not today. I put a little bit of coconut oil in my hair, and it seemed to kind of just make it look too greasy and weird, but I have this kind of weird plan. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm thinking it'll be like my version of like a makeshift like hair mask, and I'll just put even more coconut oil on it and just let it soak in all the grease and then wash it, and then maybe it'll be better. I'm fighting a sickness yet again. Hello, winter. And I feel like I'm so dumb. I feel like I'd be so much better if it weren't for the fact that, well, one, I drink way too much coffee. It really is a problem. And I don't think that's good for your throat. And just always never drink enough water. And then one of the kids was sick, and I was dumb and did this thing where they didn't eat all of their ramen soup, and I'm a big like waste not, want not, I'll eat what you don't finish. I've always done that. But then I was like, oh my god, wait, what am I doing? He's sick. Why am I eating his ramen with his fork? So dumb. So I just feel like but I'm trying to tell myself, also, you're not gonna get sick. You're gonna, you know, like willpower here. I don't know. That's so dumb though, but drank too much coffee again. This cup is, as you can see, a very big cup. It's like as big as my head, this cup. This is not a normal cup of coffee. Like the Home Alone reference. And it was pretty much full, and I'm just, you know, now it's almost empty. So this is a ginormous cup of coffee. This is not just a one cup. This is like more like 2 cups in 1 cup. I should stop. I mean, there's barely any left, so I might as well finish it at this point, but I don't know if I really mentally feel like I can actually make a video right now, because I feel really weird, but I like this outfit thing. Fuck. Yeah, I got in a really weird mood last night. And then, ended up staying up till 4. And so, yeah, I'm just in a weird mood from last night. It's just trickled into today, which I knew it would. You know, if you have a weird night, it trickles into the next day. And yeah, my throat's kind of sore, and yeah, I just kind of like this headache, and my nose and everything feels icky, but whatever. I felt like I kind of had to make a video in a way, because that's just been what I've been doing to cope with stuff. Copacetic, I don't know. That word I just kind of been liking. Ooh, this guy I was talking to last night said that a lot. I am gonna have a hard time not mumbling. Like, I just need to talk really, like, under my breath. And I know that I'm realizing that even though I know I'm just, like, mumbling, it's still, you can still hear it. I don't know why I'll think that you can't, but I don't know. I really do need to, like, chill out with the coffee stuff. This empath book, I hate when the heat's on and goes off. It just feels so weird. It's all silent. I don't like it. This empath book that I've been wanting to read, but I'm just so bad at sitting down and reading. It was all like, try and, like, clear yourself of all the stimulants and just be you without any stimulants. And I'm like, fuck, isn't the fact that I'm trying not to drink enough? You have to try and take away my coffee too? Like, god damn it, I'm fucking trying. But now, yeah, I've just heavily gotten into coffee and sugar, like candy and chocolate and cookies. So it's just like, it's so hard to be healthy. I do kind of really miss weed. I feel like weed was a good way for me to chill out, and I don't have that anymore. But I still am really liking how I'm not doing that right now and not needing it all the time, because, like, I was always like, I felt like I always needed to smoke, and now I'm just kind of like, eh. And it does give me anxiety too, and make me feel anxious and weird. So I don't know. It has been nice. It's really confusing figuring out what I need and then just trying to chill and meditate and breathe or whatever. Like, I'm just really bad with all of that. I really am. I got that Calm app, which I realize if you don't, like, pay though, you, like, only get, like, one thing, and I've used it once, but I should use it more. I told myself I was gonna be chill. A lot of weird things have happened in the past few days. It seems to be like the story of my life, though, but life really is just very weird, isn't it? And it's like, nothing's really been that big a deal. I keep, like, getting really spun out in my head about it, everything, and then I really try and look at it and then be like, honestly, wait, literally none of this is a big deal. Literally nothing has changed. Everything's very typical and normal and fine, actually, and you just are tripping out over everything. I get too in my head about everything. That is also why I feel like I need these videos to just digest and dissect everything, and I don't have a counselor right now. And I kind of like doing this too, not as a replacement for counseling, but as its own thing. Because while counseling is cool, it's also nice to have this thing that's my own, where like there's not even somebody else dissecting me. I'm just kind of out loud talking to me and then putting it out there in the world. I don't know. It's just like, it's helping, and it just like has been mattering a lot to me, even though I trip out about that too and be like, why does it matter? It's so dumb. I don't know. And I feel like the things I want to talk about, I really shouldn't talk about because I'm just gonna get in trouble. But it's really hard not to be like paranoid about everything too. Like, oh, I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't know this, I shouldn't think that, I shouldn't say that, I shouldn't. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of like edit, I don't know, suppress, repress, don't know what to do with stuff. Like a lot of it on like, but yeah. And I feel like I really need to talk to my dad. Actually, it's been a while since I talked to him. I guess he's been really busy too, and he works all the time, and I know he's like exhausted, and it sucks because I just feel like I do actually really need to talk to him, and it's never like a right time. And then I just feel like he doesn't even have like the energy for me and what I want to talk about right now, like at all lately. Like I'm just too much. I'm too much for me. I'm too much for everybody. Filthy animals, home alone. That's definitely me. These are definitely the vibes right now. Filthy animal, home alone, 2. Last night I was just in such a weird mood, and then I got really emotional again. And just went on a binge listen of When Somebody Loved Me from Toy Story 2. This is one of my favorite ballads of all time, favorite sad song. It just totally gets, and it makes me think of my sister. She would listen to it a lot too, and like me growing up and growing apart from her, and just growing up in general. And I thought about my friends that I grown apart from or not talking to, really, like things just falling out, and I just kept listening to it and crying. And then like it does this thing where it plays songs based on that song you played, just like right afterwards, and it played this song, Anniversary Song by Eva Cassidy, EVA, which was really fitting too, considering the conversation I had just had with this guy on the phone. And it was like, never thought things would turn out this way, but I'll dream of you and us in paradise. I love you and good night. And I don't know, like we used to end conversations like that a lot. I mean, still do, except last night's conversation just went really haywire. But I'll always be like, I'll see you in my dreams. I'm like, okay. I'll dream of you too, except no, I won't. I'll probably dream of my ex. And he's like, you really talked about him a lot, and it got to me, and I did, and it really is just like, it just reminds me of word vomit from like Mean Girls. It's like word vomit. I just can't stop going in this loop about it. It's just like so much I have to process from it still, and I wish I was done too, man. But when I am upset about something, I will hold on to that for like a long time. I don't like being upset about people that hurt my feelings and made me feel bad about myself. Like, I'll feed off of that forever. Because I already feel that way about myself. Like, I'm stupid. Which I was kind of having a revelation about today. Thinking about things. Like, he would kind of put me down a little bit or just make me feel really crappy about myself. And he would like feed off of that, I think. Obviously not all the time. It was just like that was one of the dynamics. It wasn't the only one. There were loving dynamics. That's the thing. Like, people like, why do you love this person that was just terrible to you? It's like, there are other dynamics. It's just like, this is the toxic one that you can kind of like hold on to. But then you'll also hold on to the opposite, like the really nice one. It's weird. And so that was a layer or whatever. But then I realized I fed off of that too. It wasn't just him feeding off of making me feel like crap. I fed off of feeling like crap. I fed off that feeling because I felt that way. So I would just eat it up. Like, oh yeah, he makes me feel like crap because I'm crap. It like validated it. I was like, I knew it. I'm just an idiot. Like, I feed off of just feeling shitty and dumb and pathetic and stuff. I don't know. And we feed off of being embarrassed. We both kind of do that, and stuff, and we both kind of got that from our mothers. And I don't know, it's just a weird thing. I saw that stuff that's going out now of like boyfriend ASMR, which is really, really weird. And a lot of it is just like a guy who's supposed to like role play, be your boyfriend, and a lot of them is just saying really toxic things, and how we just feed off of that. And so that, yeah, it's like a very common thing. People go through traumatic things or just like upsetting things, and then to process it, we just keep going through it to process it. Like, we just keep wanting to hear that. If someone made us feel like shit, we have to keep feeling that. I don't know. It's really weird. It is kind of like, why? Why exactly? So we can process it, but why? Can't we process it by like, I don't know, feeling like good about ourselves? Like, which I do. I mean, there's a lot of moments where, you know, I try and take care of myself and feel good about myself, and I will. I'll feel confident and good. But it's just like, and then there's other moods where it's just like, nope, we're going the other way. And that's what I'm realizing too, is like, it's okay. And it's hard when it seems really easy to deviate more towards the darkness than the light. And I don't know why. You might have to ask Star Wars. I don't know. But it's like, I don't know, I guess at the same time that it's easy to choose the darkness, it's also easy to choose the light and feeling good, because it feels good. I don't know what's easier. And sometimes I feel like, yeah, it really isn't exactly either or, it's both. And I see tarot people say this too, like, you're not just love and light, you're also your darkness and your shadows, and you gotta embrace all the parts of life. They all make life what it is, and it's all beautiful and ugly, and that's all cool too. And I don't know, I feel like I so totally just go in circles about the themes of what I'm saying, and it's just always the same themes, and it's like annoying, but whatever, everybody's doing it, so Everybody's just spitting out the same shit over and over. Like, love yourself. All you need is love. Embrace your darkness. Everything is all is one, and life is what it is, and la la la, and blah blah blah, and trauma this, and when you get too much into the philosophy, psychology aspect of things like I do, it starts to all just be the same shit so much. It's really annoying. It makes me wonder how people get really into sports. Like, do they feel like that too? Do you ever just feel like you're watching the same game over and over again? With the commentators saying the same shit, like, well, he had a good year, but this and that and that. It's just like, after a while, it's like, you gotta fundamentally saying the same shit over and over again, year after year. Win, lose, ball, drop, pick up, goal, no goal, points, no points. I mean, obviously that is the nature of it, but it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like everything is so repetitive that I hate it. And that was something I saw in an astrology video too. Like, life is repetition so that you create something. A spider makes its web by going in a circle over and over and over again until it's got a web. And something knocks it over, and then it just goes right back and builds it again. And that's just so, like, monotonous to me. And I hate it, but that is life. Every day we wake up, and then we go to bed, and then we shower, and then we eat, and then we do it all over again. And I don't know why I have such a hard time with that routine vibe and stuff. And this is why I don't learn things. This is why... And then I'm bored, and I wonder why I'm bored, because I haven't learned anything enough, because I don't lack this patience and routine thing. And then so I just end up doing the same scrolling, because I don't know how to actually play a song on a guitar, or this or that, and then it's just like... And I write a bunch of things, and then I lose them, you know. I've written so much stuff, and then just lost them. I've drawn so many pictures and then just lost them. It's like nothing I make stays, just all like just tossed to the wind. Like everything I do, just toss it to the wind. I don't know. And so it's like, what for? Why can't I have more groundedness? It's just fire, burn, everything. Everything just burns. Like it's just burning. And I literally have been feeling this, like. And I walk, and then I just start walking faster and faster and getting like angry, and there's like so many thoughts racing through my brain, and I'm like writing, like I'll be like literally like creating 3 different songs in my head at once while thinking of 3 different music videos and a monologue and flashbacks of my life, and like all at once. And it's overwhelming, and I'll feel like 10 different feelings at once, and like I'll just literally feel like I'm on fire. I literally feel like I'm on fire. And like I'm gonna explode. And I'm just walking feeling like I'm on fire. Like, and I start like crying in this like really like painful way. Kind of like just like, like kind of like muffled screaming as I was walking, because I was just so like, it made me even think of like this movie, what's it called, like Brain on Fire or something, where she's like, her brain is literally on fire because she has like all these tumors or something. But I just like really feel like that, like no, like they're like internally, like I'm like on fire, like I'm exploding, I'm imploding, I'm gonna explode, I'm gonna erupt like this volcano. And it doesn't feel good. Like I'm scared of it. I'm like, what's gonna happen when it all just erupts and explodes? Like, is it gonna just like destroy me? That's what it feels like. It's just gonna like, all this lava is gonna pop out of me and then just like melt me and destroy me. And I'm just gonna be engulfed in flames, like spontaneously combust and then painfully die. And then, I don't know, then you can call me a monk that sacrificed myself for God. I don't know. I always thought that was so weird. Too. Like, what? They set themselves on fire for God? Like, what? The monks that set themselves on fire? Isn't that in, like, a Pink Floyd album cover or whatever? And then I, like, have to breathe. I have to remember to breathe, like, a lot. And it's funny that I just keep drinking coffee because, like, I feel jittery regardless. And then you put coffee on top of it, and it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? I should literally just be taking chill pills, not coffee. But I do have a hard time waking up and feeling really groggy just from, like, staying up all night and, I don't know, thinking a lot. It's just, like, very draining, so I'll be really tired too and feel like I'm dragging my feet to, like, get up and do things and function. So it's just like I need coffee to, like, find the will to do it all and handle my brain. I don't know. And yeah. I was just really on one last night too. I really was. But there's a squirrel. I feel like in such a weird mood that even the little things are just having a hard time mattering right now. Like, they just feel really like I'm trying to reach out and grasp for something, like these little breadcrumbs. But it's like they are just little breadcrumbs. I was really on one last night. I don't know what the fuck. I actually originally just I went on a walk last night and then thought I'll go somewhere where nobody is and try and sing a song. And then I tried to think of, well, what song do I know that I know all the words to? And I thought of When She Loved Me. It was one of the few songs that I totally just know all the words to. So I thought I would sing it, but then I just couldn't actually find anywhere that I was alone. I found what I thought was a spot by the water alone, and then people kept showing up. And then I was like, fuck. And it was just frustrating because I just felt like I couldn't find any space of my own to just be alone and be unperturbed, unbothered, unseen, so that I could do something like sing and not have anybody hearing or seeing me and judging me and looking weird. And it really frustrated me that I couldn't find that spot. And then I was frustrated that I felt like I had to have that to do it. And I was just like, this is part of your problem, also, that you're never gonna get good at singing or like doing these things you want to do to express yourself because you're just too afraid to even do it. You need to be like all alone and have nobody be able to hear you, and you don't, there's nowhere you can go to do that. You don't have that luxury, like, and you just, it's like living in fear all the time of like existing and like taking up space, and I don't know, and just being judged and feeling stupid. And I don't know how I can feel so much like this and then still be able to like post these videos. I don't even see how that makes sense, but I can do that. But I mean, that was really hard too. I've just like done it enough. Like, it really is like, if you do it enough, then you can just keep doing it. It'll start to feel normal. But I don't know, singing's a really hard one. It makes me miss like having a car and then being able to sit in my car and be alone that way. But even then, yeah, that was when I was in Northern California, where there were a lot of places where you could be really alone in the woods and there was nobody around. Because it's just like that there. But here, it's not like that. And I knew that. I knew that was going to frustrate me. That was one of the things I totally knew was going to be weird, was not being able to go anywhere where I could just be alone and there was no one around. That's really hard here. It's Connecticut. It's like, it's so condensed. And then I'm thinking of going to New York City, which is even more condensed. And it's like, I hate the hermit card, but it's also like my favorite vibe at the same time. I feel like I have a lot of love-hate relationships with things. Y'all just don't even want to know all the things I did last night. I was like on crack last night. I was like, what did they put in these Kit Kats that I'm eating? Because I feel like so insane. And it's like, I like being insane, but that's the problem. Anyway, I have to go to the bathroom, and I just decided instead of pausing it, I'm just gonna end it. And I told myself I wasn't gonna end it saying that, but then I also just knew I was going to anyway. Okay. Yeah, don't forget to breathe. And drink water. In a cool mason jar. Gotta love those ball mason jars. Although this one says wide mouth, which I just think is weird, but it's got the grapes on it, which I think is really pretty. I'm really into like the grapes, but I just had grape jelly, and it's like the same purple as this. It's my friend's jacket, and yeah, this is my friend's. It's actually a maternity thing. And yeah, grapes, water. Oh my god, I have like a whole, Jesus Christ. Like, oh god, my brain. My association, like, dominoes that happen on a regular basis is just overwhelming, is like, doesn't even cut it as the word, but just your healthy reminder, even though I'm sure you hear it 1,000 times like me, to breathe and drink water. And I don't know, become really obsessed with your eyes for some reason, because I don't know. Get into the window of your soul. Like, just get into the mirror of your soul and look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I want all of you to look at it. I could really reference SpongeBob a lot. And then I always feel like I am SpongeBob because I have really big pores. so it's like I just have holes in my face. Let's see, look. I'm sure you can tell, but maybe not in this lighting, but it's bad. I have really bad pores. I need to figure out how to like work on that. Like, do I just douse my skin in lemon juice or something? Like, I don't know why lemon juice is like what pops into my head. Like acid, I'll zap it out, but then it'll just also fuck it up. And so, I really like this lighting. I just cannot right now about the lighting. It's almost like I have fancy light, but it's just the sun. Good old sun. I should walk and get some sun, but it's cold. Freaking winter. Winter. You. Winter. I don't even know if it's gonna snow at all this winter, but I don't know. Like, I can handle that. I don't know. Okay. Aw, I just saw this picture. The kids got their school pictures, but one of them, like, they just weren't smiling at all. They were mad because they wanted them to take another picture, and they were so mad that they had to take another picture that they were just not smiling at all in the second picture. They're just really that stubborn or whatever, if you will, so they had to get another one. And they're totally smiling in this one in this really cute way, and it just made me smile looking at their smile. It's just so, like, I can't even, it's just so, like, and it makes me think of their mom and this cute, and I want to have a kid. Oh my god, I just need to fucking chill out. Somebody tell me what kind of chill pill I can take. Like, what is a chill pill? Chamomile tea? Do I just need to make chamomile tea right now? Like, I feel like even if I put 2 bags in there, it's just not calming enough. Like, I need like chamomile tea on steroids. It sounds like the opposite of chamomile, but like something even more potent than chamomile. Chamomile extra. I need a Xanax. I'm just kidding. No, I actually feel like very stressed on Xanax sometimes, which I don't know how that's possible, but it is for me. Okay. Yeah. So, drink water. Look at this beautiful water. Doesn't it just look beautiful? Can I see my eye in the water? Ah. Okay, sometimes I really am entertained by this stupidest shit. Okay, water is actually tasting really good right now. I'm gonna record me just chugging this water. I suck at chugging water, but we'll see. I can't do it. No, I can do it. I don't know if I really recommend chugging water. My friend used to be like, just chug it. She could just chug water. But she's a water sign, okay? I am fire, so I almost feel like I'm literally just gonna like, it makes me feel like I'm gonna be sick, like it's too much liquid. But for my sore throat, kind of right now, it's feeling really good. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, and a Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm gonna end it like that. But don't worry, I won't finish the coffee just yet.